Ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome you back to another podcast. Joining me today, you might know him, but if you don't, Pankaj Goyal, but we know him as Harry.
Yep.
Very good friend of mine. Harry, thanks for coming back on.
Always, Johnny. Anything for you.
Thank you. It was my idea, and he said, yeah, let's do it. And John Gorman, you might know me as Johnny Starr. So we've been doing podcasts for a while. And over the past couple of years, my life has been progressing rapidly because I'm trying to network and chase my dreams. And Harry's been a big part of my journey over the past nearly 3 years since I've known. It's nearly been 3 years, 2.5 years so far. And he's helped me achieve a lot of the things I want to do. So in life, if you see an opportunity, don't be afraid to ask. I got into real estate because I worked at McDonald's and I asked someone for a job. You will never know if you don't ask. And the only thing the worst case scenario is just to know, but you got to keep trying. So I've been lucky enough to keep asking for things. And every time I ask someone for help, they usually help me. Yeah. You got to, Justin, you helped me today. Harry, you've helped me so much. So we've got a list of questions here. A little bit of background if you didn't know, Harry, you own a construction company called Harcon. You're now a major shareholder in Neverhome, our activewear brand. Mm-hmm. I still call the shots.
Yep.
Most of them, but you give me good feedback. And you're doing land banking, so you got 2,000 residential lots coming up in the next 3 years.
Yes, we do, yeah.
We'll talk about that as well. Mm. And he's a very successful person financially and family-wise as well. You really have good networks in what you're doing. So he knows a lot, and I've taken a lot of advice from Harry too. So do you want to tell everyone about the quick meeting we just had before this?
Oh, with the Simmons family.
Yeah, so we just met with the Simmons family.
Yep, so they just want to partner with the land banking. So argument's sake, we got an estate coming up, the 200 lots up in Thornhill Park near Rock Bank. So we'll build a setup there, display houses and try to sell home and land packages.
That's right. So Val approached me, who's the son, and he said, hey, I know you know Harry and Roop. Maybe we can build the relationship there. So we met today. We spoke about all the blocks we've got coming up, and they said, hey, why don't we put some packages together for people, affordable home packages, under that first home owner's bracket of $599. For people to buy some around the 600 to 700 mark. You said, hey, why don't we give you 50 lots to start with, build a display home there, and we'll start with that. And then you've got another 2,000 lots coming up?
Yeah, close to 2,000. After this, close to 2,000. Plus, we got industrial estates and commercial as well.
Yeah, so that's the type of developments he's getting into. So it's a really, really big stuff. So it's nice to get approached by, I think Simmons would be the biggest builder in Australia.
Yeah, one of the biggest.
One of the builders. And they're looking to network with. So it was nice to be a fly on the wall in that room and just to get amongst these type of things. So, and this all started from me working at McDonald's, asking someone for a job. Now I'm getting called into the Simmons boardroom with you to look at some really big projects. So if you don't ask, isn't that amazing if you think about it?
Yeah, of course.
Like, who am I? Just some kid from Macca's, with a little nose ring, goat tail, and I just asked for a job.
Yeah.
And it's just all through social media. Yeah. So that was a great little meeting. Now, Harry, we've got some good news for everyone. We're opening up a retail store. We wanted to announce that.
Yeah.
So when we spoke last time on this podcast, I said to myself, man, I wanted to open up a retail store. And you're like, we can do it. I've got he actually owns the building. So we're going to work out a little lease agreement off you to open up this store.
Yep.
We've got a date planned for the 16th of November, tentatively booked in. So everyone, if you watch this podcast,
feel free to come.
We want you all to come to the store.
Have a drink with us.
Have a drink with us. I might even have a drink that night to celebrate.
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
Yeah.
And we've ordered racks in from overseas because it's too expensive to do it locally. So I found a great supplier overseas. But we want to do a really big launch party on that because this is something I've been dreaming of for 10 years. And Harry, you've helped me achieve this too. So we are so pumped to open this store. I was there today.
Yeah.
We've got some cool ideas that we're going to put into the store too.
Yeah.
So apart from that, other little wins, we've cracked our first $50,000 a month in revenue for Neverhome, which is fantastic. So that's exciting.
Yeah, we came a long way.
We've come a long way because years for that I was hardly doing anything. So we're getting progress. And that's because we're putting so much effort into it and the clothes speak for themselves.
Yep.
And some other little things. We want to show this.
The next drop.
So this is the next drop we're working on. So this is actually your design.
Yep.
All right. So the grey ones have the pocket at the back. I kept that.
Yep.
These are new trackies.
Yes.
So they're actually the same fabric as our shorts.
Yep.
Now, I wanted to do white pants, so we're doing a limited run in white.
Oh yeah.
Now, A lot of people have wanted these, so we're doing those in white.
Yeah.
But I took off the pocket at the back.
You did? Okay.
Yep, because I didn't want that.
It still is there. Oh, that's
Our
sample.
sample.
I got it.
Our socks are in.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
So 5 manufacturers later, the best socks ever. Justin, you've got a pair of those. But this is what's about to drop. So these, I wanted to show it on the podcast too. So
The crop tops.
these sports bras, we've had such good feedback. We're sending stuff to influencers out now to give us feedback. So these actually launched with a few products this week. So those sports bras, everyone's loved those. They've got padding in them too.
Look good on you, Johnny.
I think they would, man. I actually got a pretty big chest, so what do you think? But you know, the one product that we've been waiting on for quite a while, and you can skip through this if you're not interested in the products, is this shirt.
Yeah.
So this is my most anticipated shirt I've ever created.
Says the NVH.
They landed today.
Yes.
Can you believe it? So check this out.
Nice.
Look at that. So this will be the most comfiest shirt you ever try on.
It's just oversized.
It's an oversized shirt. Everyone wants oversized these days.
Yeah.
A beautiful branding there. But that's just a snippet of what's coming up. So that was a little bit about the products.
Yeah.
Because I design everything myself. Thank you. We're going to talk about a few things. So since I've met you, people are busting my balls to talk to you.
Yeah.
But unfortunately...
For the life coaching.
But yeah, for life coaching or advice, right? Because they see money attracts money, I've noticed.
Yeah.
So now a lot of people are approaching me to get to you for ideas and they want you to mentor them, but you just don't have the time for it. You only have... People are going to suck your time in life, and I've learned to be ruthless with my time of late.
Yeah.
You taught me that. So I've just changed my mindset.
Yeah.
But if someone is wanting some advice on life or how to achieve things, can you give them a really nice little breakdown of what's worked for you?
Like it just comes down to bullet. I'll come to the bullet point, so don't waste anyone's time. To start with, savings is number one. Like with the Western society we are in, everything's on credit. Your credit cards, your pay later. It's just a wrong way to live. Savings is number one. That's why we've been brought up old school. That's what will always remain the truth. And then it's just normal stuff. Like hard work, you can't go wrong. Honesty, you can't go wrong. You can kill the chicken today, but
you have to be honest.
Yeah, you gotta be honest, and that's the basics of everything. And it just hard to go wrong. But if you saved up, just do something about it. Just get some sort of investment. I'm in property, so I believe in property. Property is what made me. So
Property is what made you.
So I'm a big believer in property.
Yeah.
If you do invest, and now you don't have to invest in lands. You can literally buy bricks now. So there's a couple of companies that I know of. You can buy 1/100th of a house.
Really?
Yeah, apparently you can.
Oh wow! So like joint investing into property with other people.
Yeah. If you can't fund your own for a big house, you can. So just get on the ladder. Sooner or later, if once you earn the money, then you can go for the big bucks and buy something bigger.
And I guess you got to go where you can afford. Do you know what I mean? Like go where you need to go where you can afford.
Yeah, true.
People are and living within your means too. That's something that we've spoken about.
Definitely, because that all comes down to savings. Yeah, because these days everything's brands, and as I said to everyone, like I haven't looked at petrol prices probably for 20 years, and people say that because I'm rich, I don't need to. But I never used to look at the clock when I used to work. So it goes hand in hand. Yeah. You work 18 hours a day, you don't have to look at the price tags. You buy expensive things, and on credit cards, you will be where you are in 10 years. Yeah, it's as simple as that.
I just lent a friend of mine some money. I won't say who it is. But if you saw him, you'd think he's really wealthy. But he came to me and said, "Oh, do you know I can make some extra cash?" And he looks so wealthy, right? I just gave him $1,000 cash. I said, "Hey, fix it up in 5 months. It's all good." Because I just had a little bit of money sitting around. And you would never have picked it. So don't believe what you see everywhere. Live within your means. Like that's why I do all my meal prep. I try and save as much as I can. Plus, I've got this business now too. I've got to pay rent to you on this shop. Like even though you're my partner, money isn't, it's not. And we live in such a good society now too. Like everyone's just trying to look too good.
Yeah.
You don't believe what you see with everyone.
Exactly.
So work hard. Be honest.
Yep.
Pay your bills on time.
Yep. And if you work hard and you save enough, it's you're halfway there, guaranteed. Yeah.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. So that's some life coaching things, but this is another thing I wanted to talk about because this is not going to be a long podcast. This is going to be a controversial topic.
Yeah.
I want to talk about society now and how I think people are weak-minded at the moment
Yeah, true.
and
Very
fragile. We had a big, remember in the gym that
true.
morning?
Yeah.
We're like, man,
Yeah,
everyone's
that's
just weak.
right. Yeah.
I've had my moments too where I've struggled mentally, right?
Yeah.
And have you struggled mentally in the past?
Yes. I was in depression once and it went on for 6 months.
Yeah, 6 months of
So I
depression.
understand.
But today's society, what's your take on it?
Look, the problem is I think with Western world especially we are too privileged, and and that comes down to generation wealth in a way. I came to the country strong-headed, have to work hard like your Italians, your Greeks. They came, and you make your money, you get somewhere. Your kids are born, they're more privileged because they already got the luxuries that we couldn't afford. They don't have to sleep on the roads. They don't have to go hungry for 5 days or just on water. So they go and they become a little bit weaker. That means people can easily get through them. You have the third generation,
So
their
generational
kids,
wealth. Yeah.
they get more weaker because they're in a way more privileged. They get more money or luxuries to them, whether it's food or whether it's shelter, and mentally that makes them a little bit more weaker, and then everything's
Because they're
destroyed.
used to getting everything because their grandparents, their parents have done so well
Yes.
that everything comes to them easily.
Yeah. And comes the fourth generation.
Like,
Everything's lost. They have to start again.
Let's give an example. Your kids, right?
Yeah.
They got everything.
Yeah.
They could.
That's
private
the honest
schools.
truth. Yeah.
Your last house I saw,
Yeah.
their en suites are bigger than my house I grew up in.
Yeah.
Yep.
True. And
That's going to be hard for them in the
yeah.
future.
And yes, it's hard for it's not their fault.
It's not their fault. No, this is what you wanted.
Yeah. And that makes it more fluid. But I think as individuals, you gotta be strong. You can't let go of things. You can't let people penetrate. You can't, like on the streets. You can't fight every fight. You gotta put your head down, work hard, and that's the reality of it. Yeah.
What about can I mention this? You know that call you told me about?
Oh, Matt Villiers.
Okay,
Kian Burden.
so listen to this, guys, right? And I hope, can you discuss this on
Yes,
the podcast?
yeah, we won't name the name.
Don't name the names, but
if
listen
we
to
can
this,
have-
right? Listen to this for a story.
Yeah.
See if when I heard this,
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
wow, but your reaction was just brilliant. Tell them what happened.
So I'm selling my place, which is 34 Beer Street in Brighton, for 25 mil, and the agent, which Matthew Villiers, great guy, came to my house with an offer to discuss, and he was on speakerphone when he was talking to another buyer, and what happened is he said, okay, J Blog, we call him, like what's because we already had an offer. This was second offer we were discussing. He said, okay, what are you gonna do? He said, oh, I want to sell my 2 properties. That will get to about 14 mil, and then I've got about some money in cash, whether it's 3 mil or 4 mil, wherever the deal lands. But hey, Matt, we got to change that pool water, don't we? And Matt was a bit surprised, and he said, what do you mean we got to change the pool water? Oh, I'm Indian by the way, so my background says, oh, by the way, we got to get that Indian muck off of the place. And Matt's face to me was, oh, Harry, I'm so apologize. And I said, just please don't say anything, Matt. And the phone was disconnected. And Matt was, oh, Harry, I apologize. And Matt, don't even worry about it. Like, that's what people do. This jealousy or whatever. You're going to waste my another 5 seconds talking about it. Please, let's talk about the next role. And that was over for me.
Bro, I would have smacked that buyer right there. I would have chopped his head off.
Yeah.
But you're just like, no, don't worry, I'm used to it.
Yeah.
And then you said something like, I'm the one selling I'm the one with the house.
Yeah,
Do you know what I
exactly.
mean? He's
Yeah,
just jealous, yeah.
Yeah, but again, if you go bash or you speak to him, once you're wasting your time, that's number one.
No point. Leave it, move on.
Then you got your family to take care of, man. Your mother, your father, your kids, they're relying on you. You go and on the street fights, you may not have a family tomorrow. You can't do that. That's not what the real men do they?
Your reaction to that was the coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
You were not phased at all. You go, that's all right. Like,
But that's what they teach in sports. Like my kids, they play basketball. That's exactly what they teach them. If someone falls you, elbows you, punches you, don't complain. Get up and
go win the game.
And shoot the next goal. That's your revenge. Not just having a go at someone.
100%. I love that, bro. Thanks for sharing that. Yeah, I'm glad you shared that too, because I thought maybe that would not. But I'm glad. So someone's pretty much been very racist towards you.
Yeah.
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 Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That's life.
Yeah.
That's how a real
Yeah.
man deals with it, guys.
Yeah.
Not fragile. Could have complained. Could have said this. Could have
Yeah.
all this shit. Moved on and got on with it.
Yeah, we literally got so many friends. Like I literally have, like now, a friend, and then depression and anxiety and panic attacks. You name it. I'm not saying that. Obviously, everyone's different. They have them for a reason. I'm not here to judge anyone, but just be strong if you can. Because some people are there to destroy you. They can't see you happy. They're just miserable themselves.
Lately of that now, because
Yeah.
I've been doing a lot better.
Yeah.
I've had people saying some really negative things towards me,
Even now.
especially now because I've been doing a lot better. And I had to block those people, but it's still, I thought I was past it, right? I thought, I couldn't piss anyone off, but my success is pissing people off. And I'm nowhere near successful, but their perception of what I'm doing, it's getting to people too. So people will try and bring you down when they see you doing things that they wish they could do. That's just society and life. You've been, the richer, the more money, more problems, right?
Yeah, of course.
How many problems you got coming up? Some,
every day.
I can't discuss them, but people are coming at you all the time.
Just last week, a builder, one of my supervisors went belly up, and what do? He's we have to take over the projects and finish them, and in some cases he has taken the money when he shouldn't have.
Yeah.
So that's every day.
That's a lot. Yeah, but you just you're getting on with it and you deal with it too.
So you get there for a reason. Like you got to be strong-headed.
Even that's just that TikTok guy with us who just took $6,000 from us, and
true. Yeah,
and like you're like, we'll just tell us you want the money in the account.
Yeah,
we got. Someone took some money from us, promising us the world with marketing for Neverhome.
Yeah,
and I paid my invoice on time. $3,000. He did nothing, but I still paid him. And we got one sale. Spent nearly $9,000 all up.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
We need to send him a legal letter.
But that's what I've said to everyone.
Yeah.
Anyone says success is this.
Behind the scenes, like you're seeing us opening stores and things. We got things going on. This is going on. And the problem now is because I've announced you're my partner, everyone's coming at me to take money from me.
Yeah.
And I'll be really cautious about they're promising. How many people promise us the world with marketing and all this stuff like this? Nothing beats hard work and getting in the gym and literally showing people the clothes like I am every day. That's what's getting us the most sales.
Yeah.
So generational wealth, you touched on that.
Yeah.
So society's a bit weak and fragile.
Yeah.
Just put up with it.
Yes.
And try and be strong.
Yes. Yeah. Please do, because weak just never works. So like emotions, I understand. Emotions is what makes us human.
Yeah.
But don't get to a point that it gets to a point that it starts destroying you. That's not who we should be. We should be a stronger society in general to deal with problems, because there will be families. There will be bigger problems. Problems will never go away. Like people say, get rid of the dirt, get rid of the germs. Germs are our friend. We got to live with them. We got to live in harmony. Same problem. Problems will never go away. You got to confront them to get somewhere. You deny, you be in denial and trying to ignore them. They'll come back up in 2 years, mate.
That'd be comforting for people to hear, because
Confront
they'll look at
everything.
you and go, "Oh, this guy's got no problems.
Yeah.
He's got all the money in the world.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter." Did you watch the guy on 60 Minutes lately that, what's his name? He just opened about all his mental health problems.
Yeah.
One of the richest guys in Australia now. The guy that owned Crown, what's his name?
James Packer.
James Packer. James Packer's interview, right?
Yeah.
Man, he opened up and said, "Hey, you know what?
Yeah.
Extreme mental health problems, right?"
But again, a typical example. Nothing against James Packer. His father is what made the wealth.
Generational wealth.
He's second in line. A little bit weaker. You come back to his father and you've seen his speeches in the court. Man, he was rock solid.
Yeah, he was absolutely
typical
machine.
example for you.
Yeah, of course I want to avoid taxes.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
the whole point.
Everyone
What's wrong with
minimizes
that? Everyone wants
taxes,
to avoid taxes.
Yeah. So same billionaires up in India, like the Ambanis. You see the fathers and you see the sons. You see the difference.
You can't blame the son though. They just don't know any better.
Exactly. I'm not. Yeah, exactly. I'm not blaming James. I'm just saying that.
Yeah.
That's a very typical example of generational wealth, or how the generations work.
Good point. Yeah. I have my moments too still. I think that's all we really wanted to touch on. We wanted a short and sharp podcast too, just to give people some hope as well. Harry came here with nothing and built his wealth up from scratch.
Yeah.
There is hope out there too. If you really set a plan, live within your means, and I think it's around the people you surround yourself with.
Yeah. Try to save, guys. It always works. Don't just spend everything. whatever you do, whether it's alcohol or party or cars or girls, boys, whatever, clothing. Yeah.
Get away from those people.
Yeah, exactly. Try to save.
Unless it's Neverhome, then you spend all your money on Neverhome. But our clothes are affordable as well.
That's one of the
we've been
reasons.
told-
I spoke. I spoke to Johnny. Just put the pay later thing on Neverhome, and he's a big believer. He said, "No, Harry, we're not doing it because we do believe in savings."
So just so you know, everyone's telling me do Afterpay. I don't do Afterpay on our store. If you want to buy from me, you DM me. We put 90 days credit, and you're okay with this too.
Yeah.
I'd rather you pay, like we be your Afterpay, and you just pay us. And if you don't pay us back, it's honestly not going to kill our business. But that actually is on you, the consumer. Yeah. Every single person who's paid later has paid back. Yeah. You know, some people pay back more.
Yeah.
Can you believe that?
Yeah.
They pay back more. That's what we're about.
Yeah.
Neverhome is a good ethical brand. That's why we don't do scrunch bum.
Yeah.
Because I don't want my missus to wear scrunch bum.
Yeah.
All the other brands can wear it. I don't want it to be over-sexualized. And I really harp on those core beliefs with the brand too.
Yeah.
It's living a better, healthier,
true.
more fun
Yes, sleep.
life.
Sleep healthy, eat healthy, full foods.
Yeah.
Less processed. Just get some sort of fitness into you.
It might be a bit boring.
Yes, it might be a bit boring,
but getting up on a Sunday morning, going for a run, eating good healthy food, going to the gym, is better than sleeping on a Sunday morning because you're hungover.
And if you can meditate, nothing better. Stress levels are down. Like I'm trying, but it's small things. Yeah.
One last thing Harry helped me with too, and we'll wrap it up. The biggest thing that Harry helped me with, and I'm so grateful, you had some hard conversations with me.
Yeah.
And you'd say, Johnny, you need to drop these people.
Yep.
See, I'm a really nice guy, and I've got friends in my life that were coming to you for finance.
Yep.
Oh, Harry could get me money for this X, Y, and Z. You check in these guys, and you're like, Johnny, hey, I would be checking out from these groups of people.
Yeah.
They're not, and I've known them since I was 18, right? And he goes, just check out politely. They're just bringing you down. They're time wasters and they suck the energy out of you like vampires.
Yes.
And I did that, and that was really hard for me to do. Yeah. But I had to put myself first. They're going to suck the life out of anyone they're around.
Yeah.
I want to suck the life out of you and be around people that are going to make me better. So that's what you really need to do. If those people around you now, you're watching this, you know those bloodsuckers are, fuck them off. Yeah. And your life will change. That was the biggest thing for me ever. Because those hours you spend or minutes just trying to help them, they're going to suck the life out of you. You deserve better. So make the change.
Yeah. Bloody oath.
Done. Let's wrap it up. Okay. Thanks, bro.
Thanks.
Hope you like that one, guys. Take care. Bye.